Where the hell are we?
Now, how should I know? You're the one that crashed the spaceship.
Wasn't me. That lunar debris came out of nowhere. We were literally moonstruck.
Well, maybe if you were watching where you were going instead of playing that stupid video game.
Stupid, huh? I'd like to see you take on a squadron of Fugleon pirates and dodge a spread of gamma torpedoes.
Unbelievable. You were playing Star Wars instead of piloting a real spaceship?
StarCraft.
What?
I was playing StarCraft. Much more challenging than Star Wars. I mean, don't get me wrong, Star Wars has a great storyline. I mean, X-Wing series is classic.
Oh, stop,
But
please.
StarCraft is a better game
Every
engine.
second you open your mouth and talk to me, I feel like my IQ's dropping.
Man, look at this place. What a dump.
Yeah, funny though, it looks like there was once an advanced civilization here. I wonder what happened.
They probably died of boredom. There isn't even any Wi-Fi here.
The most important expedition of the century, they picked you to pilot the ship.
Of course, who better at piloting than someone who's gone through all 23 levels of Halo 30? And as for this mission being important, and just in case you haven't noticed, they sent us to the fucking ass crack of the galaxy. We're not even on Google Maps.
Of course, because that's where the alien life force was last detected. Don't tell me, you didn't even read your mission brief.
Read?
Oh. Do you realize humanity is on the extinction list? Global warming? Dwindling energy resources?
Yeah. Our parents' generation really blew it because they wouldn't give up their SUVs.
Yeah, because everybody thought science would somehow save us. And our technology didn't advance quick enough.
Oh, I get it. If we can somehow make contact with an alien civilization.
Exactly, and tap into their technology.
Oh, just like Captain Picard. Hello, Star Trek The Next Generation, episode 16, when Picard makes contact with the alien.
Do me a favor, if we meet any aliens, keep your mouth shut, because if they think we're stupid as you, they're gonna invade us in a heartbeat. Damn it! The antimatter drive is dead. Great, our mission was a complete disaster.
So how long is it going to take you to fix it?
Fix it? I can't fix it.
What do you mean? You're the science officer?
Does it look like I have an antimatter drive on me? Huh. I can't believe it. No antimatter drive. I can't fix it. Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, no, looks like we're stuck here. Oh my God, this is terrible. I'm gonna miss the millionth episode finale of American Idol. Not to mention Real Housewives of the Moon.
We were mankind's last hope. We dropped the ball, and all you care about is some trashy TV reality show? Oh, I can't believe you watched that crap.
Oh, excuse me. I guess you only watch educational programs like Cops. Listen, if we can't learn to live together, we're going to die alone.
I admit, you have a point. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's all the pressures they roll.
I understand.
Oh, maybe you're not as stupid as I thought.
Maybe you're not as uptight and, repressed as I thought.
No, really. That was a very smart thing you said about living together. I can't believe you came up with it.
I didn't. It's a catchphrase from Lost. You ever watched that show? Oh, man. Season 2 was the best. Season 3 sucked the big one. My season 5, and it really gone down the shitter, but.
Yeah, hopeless. God help us.
Whoa. Whoa.
Felt that?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know. It felt like my mind was being probed or something.
Oh, like on Psychic Friends Network?
Yeah. I felt it on the ship earlier.
Oh, just before the crash.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it was as if someone was tapping into my thoughts.
It's the intelligent life force we detected on Earth. They're trying to contact us. Yes.
Whoa.
You felt something?
Oh.
I didn't feel anything. Jason. Jason, are you okay?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Excuse me.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Clowning around, Jason. We're on the threshold of a historical moment.
Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do. Ladies, please don't squeeze so charming.
Jason, what's wrong with you?
Ah, my little darling, how I've longed to be with you.
Oh, cut it out. What's come on you? You're scaring me.
Don't be alarmed now. I'll save you.
Jason, what's wrong? Jason.
I'm afraid the man you knew no longer exists.
No longer? What do you mean? Where's Jason? Who are you?
Greetings, Earthling.
Oh my God. You're the alien life force?
That is correct. You still control the board.
You're communicating through Jason?
Correct again. Still your category.
So why are you talking like that?
Moving on to the winner's circle.
In all these lines from TV shows. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm going to need your answer now.
You've been monitoring our broadcasting, and you think that's how we communicate?
That is correct. You move on to the championship round. We'll be back right after this.
What do you want?
An Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator.
Oh, stop it. Please, I don't get it. You communicate with thought. You're obviously a higher life form. But you're talking to me in these stupid phrases, mindless phrases. Why?
Because we want to understand.
Understand?
We scan both of your brains, but we do not understand you.
Well, of course not, because we humans are a lot more creative than you can ever imagine, and complicated. You'll never understand Jason and me.
Actually, we understand your friend Jason perfectly. He seems to speak our language. It's you we do not understand.
What?
Your mind is all caught up in things like science, philosophy. You want to reach a state of spiritual and intellectual harmony. Just like we once did. Boring. But Jason, his mind is like a golden chalice, filled with the secrets of true, satisfying knowledge. Like who won the last episode of Survivor? The latest celebrity detox scandal. We want to extract that knowledge so that we might enjoy his enlightenment.
I don't believe it. You achieved transcendental awareness, you had it all. And we dumbed you down. Oh. All right. Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. You seem much more interesting. You're making progress.
Okay, Ralph, you extract all the secrets from Jason, and in return, I want you to download the solution to global warming into the ship computer. Oh, and fix that antimatter drive for me, will you, Ralph?
Alice, you're the greatest.
Jason,
It is done.
we can go
Whenever you like. Farewell, Earthling.
Oh, right. Hasta la vista.
Whew! What happened?
We met with the alien life force and they fixed our spaceship.
Oh, cool.
We can leave now.
Awesome. But you know, these long space flights are boring as shit. I have to definitely bring along more Nintendo games in the future. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you are the future.
Oh, Mitch. Mitch is an idea man. Made me fall in love with him down at the pork pool all those 10 years ago. I couldn't understand how this piece of man was kept off the market for so long. Even lets go of his gases like a man, all strong and impressive like. First time we met, he says, "You look like you got the next best idea held up in that brain of yours." He also told me I really knew how to fill out a sweater. I'm a sucker for a man that tells it like it is. Then he goes, after the sweater and idea comment, he sits and he pushes his pitcher of Bud toward me in the gentlest way I had ever seen. And he says,
I have an idea.
"See, an idea man."
I have an idea. I want to go get them hay bales down at Kurt Buckner's farm and make a hold-up play area for the kids. Let them go wild. Kind of like them ball pits down at Chuck E. Cheese, only can't hurt them none.
Of course, first thing I thought, loves kids.
Truth is, I hate kids. The more ways I can think to contain them, the better.
Sometimes I look at Mitch and say, maybe we should invent a baby. Mitch, he always just gets real quiet and stares forward and bites his lip like he's letting all his thoughts get too held up inside his mouth. Mitchie, never mind, Kate. We don't have to invent anything you don't want to. You're the man with the ideas. I know that. Come here.
Carl, give me another beer.
Oh, when he calls me Carl, it just makes me melt. Sure thing. Right away, baby. My mama used to say he's no good. Wanted me to marry Russell Watkins because his corn business is profitable. I told her, I says, Mama, Mitch is an idea man. Put him up there with all them people, all those cave people, all those years ago when the first man was walking on the earth. And by gosh, I do believe he would have gone and invented the wheel.
What if we created a way to make syrup portable?
You mean like pancake syrup?
Right! You can bring it anywhere you want and have it any old time. Pancake go-go.
Maybe they put it in bottles.
But small bottles?
You know what? That's a great idea! Oh, we could get a rope put around their necks. Oh, the kiddies would love it! Oh!
This is not a product for children. This thing is sophistication.
Course, I just thought maybe.
Let me have the ideas to me. Let the ideas to me.
Sure, of course. Want me to whip you up some fried chicken?
Of course I do.
Mitch just loves this fried chicken almost as much as he loves Jesus.
You know, Jesus Christ invented all of us.
Yes, sweetheart, Jesus was the first idea man. I feel like I should be honest. Mama always said, if you can't be honest, you live your life in a shadow. Mama dies last year. She left me her hand-painted hairbrush, her fine china, and all her words. Ooh, Mama was full of words like a preacher, constantly passing them all around the table. Sometimes you want to hear it, and
How about a table with drawers to put your hobbies in?
What's special about it?
Good for storage?
You know what? I could use them for all my crafts. I just love crafting.
Carla, don't get all woman about this. I think this is a man's table. Tools and magazines. Isn't that a good idea?
The best. The best.
That's my girl.
Yes, sir. I never bothered to tell Mitch, but we had a baby. Actually, 3 times. Oh, sometimes the ideas don't come out like we expect, I suppose. Never made it to see the light of day. Oh, I never bothered to tell him. I'm sure he likes kids, but I like him happy, thinking. That's what made me fall head over heels. His eyes, they never stop moving.
A feed station for the chickens.
You know what? If only he'd been born 20 years sooner, I know he would have been a millionaire.
Wait a minute, I got something. What if? Well, you know what, Carla? Sometimes I think I invented you. Sometimes I don't think that you're real. Like I bought you and picked you up down at the Home Depot. I love you.
I know, baby. I love you too. I love you too. I don't have the heart to tell him I'm sick. Oh, they found the lump sometimes in June, and I apparently had no idea. Weak and dizzy, I let it go all the way to where it couldn't get quit. I don't mind. Just don't have the heart to tell Mitch. He's my everything. My mama warned me with her words. She said, Carla, as she's lying, sweating, gray-faced, staring at me in her last moments. She said, Carla, the women in our family aren't made to last. We don't have a warranty. Oh, we just laughed. Kind of sad though, Mama cracking jokes on a deathbed.
I'd like to invent a spice rack that rotates with the changing of the seasons. When fall comes around, cinnamon is front and center.
You should sell that to QVC.
I think I just might.
Sometimes I wish Mitch would invent a time machine. That way I wouldn't have to go away so soon. Go back to that first night we met at the pork pull. We could have a baby, have a family, and be happy. Since Mama's gone, well, he's the only family I've got, and I don't know what he'll do when I'm gone. He'll probably just keep going on inventing. Maybe he'll even invent another me.
You ever get tired of matches?
Well, that is why I carry a lighter, sweetie.
I just feel like there's something in there.
You know what? I bet there is. I bet there is. You never stop thinking.
You stop thinking, you die.
Is that so?
That's what the people say. How's that chicken come along? Smells delightful.
Almost done.
You know, I think I might want to invent one of them yogurt machines. Only instead of yogurt coming out, it would just be fried chicken.
You always know what you want. It must be all the heat in the kitchen.
Oh, this is the best!
Made from a recipe from my mama. Mitchie, we've been married 10 years today. Can you believe it? Feels just like yesterday we met down in the pork pull. 10 years!
If I could, I would invent a time machine that would go back and take us just to that day.
I was thinking the same thing. Baby, I think I need to go lie down.
It's only 2:15 p.m. Remember, we have reservations later. I'm going to take you someplace nice.
Oh, you always have the best ideas. Whew, it is hot enough fried egg in here.
Really? Carla! Carla! I got me another idea. This one's a good one. Carla?
That took more time than it should have. Ridiculous people fussing over bargain bread. And then I actually had to grind coffee. We need a coffee grinder. Why do we have a coffee grinder? I got some things while I was out to take with us. Candles, bath salts for the jacuzzi in the tub in the room. So excited about that. And something else I think you'll like. Want to see? Henry, look at this. You like? Oh, Henry, we're going to have such a wonderful weekend. But mister, you better get ready or we're going to hit traffic if we don't leave soon. Where's your bag? Did you even pack yet?
11 letters, starts with A and ends with D, a garden with soothing plants.
Did you say something, honey? I didn't hear you.
11 letters, starts with A, ends with D, a garden with soothing plants.
Ooh, that's a toughie. Garden with soothing plants. Aloe. Aloe's a soothing plant, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. But there's 6 more letters, so...
Well, let's see. That's garden. Garden is full of dirt. Dirt is ground. Ground, G-A-L-O-E-D, G-R-O-U-N-D. Aloe ground. Is that it?
Fits.
I filled the tank while I was out. Got some snacks for the road. Those icky leather fruit things that you like. But you like them, so I bought a bunch of flavors. Apricot, mango, strawberry. I don't know how you eat those things. But, Henry, the reservation is confirmed and we're all set to go. So where's your bag? Do you need me to pack it for you?
Protective covering that helps soil retain its moisture.
Protective covering that helps soil retain its moisture.
That's the question.
Well, how many letters?
5.
It's gotta be mulch. Isn't that what mulch does? Helps plants grow when there's a lack of moisture? You know what I heard on the radio today? That you can marry an animal in Washington if it weighs over 50 pounds. Who would marry an animal? Especially if it weighed over 50 pounds. That would scare me. Wouldn't that scare you?
Not if you're loyal.
I hear you're muttering again. I didn't hear you.
7 letters. To come undone.
Oh, let's see. I think I'm doing this entire puzzle for you, Henry. You should try to challenge yourself more. To come undone. Unravel. To come undone. Unravel. You know, I can drive down there if you want me to. You could do that silly little crossword puzzle in the car. But Henry, really, you should get dressed. Friday traffic and all. And I'd like to get down there before it gets too late. Maybe even walk down to the beach and watch the sunset. Wouldn't that be lovely?
What?
Walking down to the beach, watching the sunset. If we can get down there before dark. Wouldn't that be romantic? You know what? I'm going to pack a bag for you. Please let me know if there's anything in particular that you want. Then I'm going to put the bags in the car. I'm going to make a few sandwiches. I'm going to fill up a thermos with nice, cool lemonade. Although, on second thought, if we drink too much, we're going to end up making a lot of pit stops. Or should I say, pee stops? Well, it's best to stay hydrated. But Henry, if I give you a time limit, would that help you? If I said we're going to leave in, say, 60 minutes, do you think you could be ready? Henry? Dear? The silence is really starting to...
4-letter word. Meaning to run off?
Another clue? Really? Will this be the last one?
4 letters.
To run off.
Yeah.
4 letters.
Yep.
I don't know.
Think.
I don't want to play anymore, Henry. I just wanted you to get dressed. I want you to get packed, and I want to just go off on a romantic weekend together.
4-letter word meaning to run off.
Fuck!
No, that's not it. But it does start with an F though.
Fly.
No, there were 4 letters. That's only 3.
Flaw. Flat. Flub. Flee.
That's it. That's the one. Flee.
Can we go now?
Seven letters. Meaning unfaithful wife.
Henry. Henry.
Yes.
If I leave this on the windowsill, where it can get some light while we're gone for our weekend, do you think it can be saved?
What is, Czechoslovakia? Yes.
Technically, the correct answer is what was Czechoslovakia.
You know tense doesn't count. And Alex accepted it, and those are the rules we agreed upon. You owe me 200 rupees and a hotel.
What if I give you €5 and 3 hotels?
And Australia.
And Australia.
That works.
Who is Eric Blair? Excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Burns.
Don't be jealous, Smithers. Who wins?
Amazing. I get all of your chickens and 10 of your rice fields.
But I get to keep my cheese.
Of course.
Still! Who is Butcher Stein? Yes!
Challenge.
Accepted!
Spell Butros Ghali.
Challenge card.
The challengee must do the chicken dance before the next roll of the dice, sir. Awesome.
Murphy,
Yeah, Jones.
how long have we been playing?
Well, what day is it?
Monday? No. Friday? No. It's definitely Wednesday.
Well, in 3 years.
Years? That doesn't sound right.
Well, I mean, it's entirely possible we've only been playing for 3 hours, but you know, we're operating outside of time and space here.
Your watch is broken again, isn't it?
How'd you know?
You always get a little philosophical without your watch. How many episodes have we gotten through?
Well, let's see. All of March and part of April.
That's not so bad.
No, especially considering the fact that we deleted all of our special episodes. That puts us playing for...
I love you!
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seem to be stuck on a loop here. Murphy!
What is Kit Kat Denny's?
Murphy?
Yes. Okay, so I move here, and then I owe you Poland and a lap dance.
Murphy!
Come here.
Murphy!
Now look, the rules say I have to do what is on the card, otherwise I lose my turn and 1,000,000 points, and I have come too far to lose. So, get in the chair.
So we're not going to talk about this?
Talk about what?
Murphy!
You've said that. Now, in the chair.
On. It's just, we've known each other a long time. And we have so much in common. How many people can stay in this room for however long we've been in here, playing a game we made up? Just, can you stop this for a minute? I'm trying to have a serious conversation. And it's really difficult with you doing whatever this is.
And the cheese is mine. You were saying?
Please don't do this.
What?
Try to be all coy.
Oh, I didn't know I was drunk.
Does this game really mean more to you than I do? Really?
Well, of course not. But the game is always here for me in awkward moments, and well, you're just creating them.
This is awkward?
Well, what would you call it? I mean, you come out of the blue, you say, I love you, and I mean, how do you expect for me to react?
Not by yelling at the TV screen.
Oh, Jones.
What?
Look, it's just so confusing. I mean, no one's ever played with me this long before. Usually people get frustrated and want to quit after 2 hours or less. Usually less.
That's what I'm saying. We're so good together.
I don't think this counts as us together.
We're playing, strategizing, defining the rules. How is this different than any other relationship?
Well, most people aren't competing against one another.
But that's the beauty of it. You see, I have this theory. I think everyone is secretly competing against everyone else. And in relationships, people are always trying to be the winner. They say it's all about give and take and whatnot, but really, when you get down to it, it's all about winning. The best relationships are the ones with gracious winners and losers. Actually, the best relationships are the ones where they take turns winning.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Someone really messed you up, didn't they?
No, well, yeah, actually, but that has nothing to do with this, with us. We could be an us.
Well, you know, technically we are nice, but don't even say it. I mean, I know I'm being facetious. It's just, I mean, I've never had anyone think of me in that way. I mean, okay, that's a total lie. I meant, I've never thought of anyone in that way. But now, you're saying that someone thinks of me in that way?
What way?
Well, I mean, people, men especially, they don't look at me that way. They don't say those things to me, but here you are, and you're fun, and you're cute, and nice, and I mean, you're saying all these things. It's just, I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what to think anymore. I mean, I've never thought of you in that way. I really stopped thinking about love a long time ago, and now to have it all brought up again, I just don't know. I mean, playing is so much easier than thinking. Can we just play? Why ruin what we have?
Because that's not good enough anymore. It's fine.
What do you want me to say?
It's fine. If you don't feel the same, it's fine. What is Baby Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying I don't know.
It's not good enough.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Something definitive. That's what I thought.
Definitive enough for you?
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I mean, I guess I love you too. I know, no guessing, I'm sorry about that. I love you too.
Wow.
Well, say something.
I can't believe that works.
What?
I win! I win!
Get the other person to admit that they love you. If you succeed before the end of your next turn, I win.
Better luck next time, Murphy.
Jones,
Yeah, Murphy.
best 2 out of 3.